Now, it's really good to have your company and to let you know that there have been a few little changes here at Hochanda. For a short while, we weren't able to ship over to America, so that meant that you were missing out on all of those wonderful goodies that we're able to bring to you here at Hochanda. Well, good news, we have resumed those orders coming to you overseas. COVID-19 meant that we couldn't fly them out to you, but of course that has changed. But something I do need to let you know is that sadly we've had to increase that post and packing per item. So it's gone up to $12.95, unfortunately. But good news, Freedom membership has remained the same at $19.99. What that means is you can place an order as often as you like during that calendar month. You could even place an order every single day, and there's no minimum and no maximum to those orders either. So it gives you the opportunity to take advantage of all those fabulous deals, those wonderful opportunities that we bring you here at Hochanda, now shipping again to you out in America. So take advantage of that. Make sure you become a Freedom member though. Take advantage of that saving.
Hi, I'm Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp here in the UK. Teamwork makes the dream work, and at Clarity we are designers and manufacturers of, dare I say, beautiful, top quality and award-winning craft products. We are home to the very first, the original transparent art stamp. We hand make them here in Kent, and our talented illustrators are always coming up with new original concepts and wonderful artwork. In addition, we design and manufacture top quality stencils and masks. In fact, we also make precision cut reusable masks for our stamps. Since January 2017, we are also the new owners of Pergamano International, bringing together a wonderful blend of old and new parchment art. We are so fortunate to be able to showcase our newest and best products here on Hochanda, and to be able to demonstrate our art ideas to you, our Hochanda friends. So if you would like to learn more about Clarity stamping, stencil work, parchment art, both groovy and traditional, please join us, myself and the Clarity team, here on Hochanda for ideas and inspiration.
Hi, I'm Joe from the Mill Shop Online. Welcome to the Mill Shop Online. As you can see, we're a lot of fabric here. We're very passionate about our fabrics. We're one of the largest online sellers in the UK of fabrics for upholstery, soft furnishings, and now the lovely craft market. Whether you're starting out with fabric or an experienced sewer, we love to bring projects that every ability can really have a go at. So don't miss the Mill Shop Online shows on Hochanda.
Hochanda News. We are excited to announce that our broadcast hours on Freeview have been extended to 10 p.m. each day. We know that many of you were missing our live shows in the evening, and we can't wait to see you there.
Hi, I'm Lou from Studio Light. Studio Light has been around for about 40 years now. They're based in the Netherlands. It's a family-run business with a great heritage. The products that Studio Light bring us are very diverse, fantastic dyes, great papers, but all round on trend. Over the 40 years Studio Light have evolved. They listen to me, the demonstrator, and you, the customers, and really take our ideas on board. On the Hochanda shows, we'll share with you the diverse techniques and products will inspire you to produce your own individual pieces of artwork. So make sure you don't miss the Studio Light shows on Hochanda.
Yes, indeed. Good evening. It's 9 o'clock and it's another chance now to have a look at our amazing collection from Tracey Hay. Now, if you don't know who Tracey is, well, she's talented is what she is. I'll give her that. She won't take it. She's probably blushing like a beetroot as I'm saying it now. But she is. She's a talented little sausage. And it's one of them. She's one of those people that makes me think, actually, maybe I can craft. actually maybe I can create some beautiful, beautiful high street quality cards. Maybe I can actually colour in, because everything lends themselves. When you see some of the finished samples that I've got here, they're absolutely phenomenal. Now, what I'm about to show you is the brand new collection. We had 2 sellouts at the top of the last hour. Now, this is the Bug You range. It's absolutely beautiful. This is the Bug You stamp set that we're looking at the moment. So you've got those tiny little bugs in there. You've also got the lion. Now, the lion's got no spots because you can choose what it wants to be, whether it's a lion or whether it's a cheetah. It's entirely up to you. It's also in welly boots as well. So then when we look at the finished samples, you've got the beautiful bees in there and the cards, but then you can decide what you want it to be. So maybe it's a little pussycat that you want it to be. We will be friends until forever. Unlucky. But then you can then turn the same stamp into a little... How cute. They are so cute. She is so talented. Tracey works on an alpaca farm, and as we speak at the moment, she's waiting for baby alpacas to arrive. I know. I've said she should call it Adam. Adam the alpaca. I think it would work. It's got a nice ring to it. Then... look at what you now can do with these as well. So now think about notelets if you wanted it to be. This could be an insert for your page. So this is your first section. Once again, all brand new is what we're talking about. Now the next one is an exclusive. Now the reason I say it's exclusive is because when Tracey put these on her website last Thursday, I'm sure it was meant to be Friday, but she couldn't wait, so she brought it forward. It sold out within 2 hours. So we are the only place now you can get this stamp set from. This is the one that's called Hashtag. Now with your Hashtag, you get beautiful cards that look a little bit like this. 80% of Hashtag has now already gone, and once these have gone, I've not told you the important news, once this has gone, it is gone. They won't be coming back. Okay? Now you saw in the first show demonstrations are looking a bit like these. I think these are so cute. So cute. Tracey, if you would like to gift any of the stamps, samples, anything that you do, I willingly have them all. Even a little baby alpaca. I don't know if you can keep an alpaca in the garden, but I'll give it a good go. Then look at how high quality are they. Look at the quality that you're getting. Plain and simple. This is what Tracey's amazing at. She turns plain and simple into beautiful. Really is stunning what she can achieve from a heart and the word hey. If I did that, well, it's not worth talking about, to be honest. Then we're moving on to With Love. Now, these are the 2 lovebirds that I've got in the collection. Where are my lovebirds? Here they are. 2 lovebirds with that beautiful plumage in there as well of the roses, and some beautiful watercolours on that as we've got. So then you've got the birds looking at you. So there could be 2 robins for Christmas if you wanted them. There could be 2 blue tits, grey tits, whatever you wanted them to be. Little sparrows if you wanted them to be. You can do so much with them. From there you can take, remember that plumage that we were talking about? You can then turn it into watercolours. You can go all out with your watercolours as well. Just stamping. Just messy little... This is one of my favourites. Look at that. These are all done by our Tracey herself. Absolutely beautiful. Then you've got your 2 little birds in there as well, look. Little green birds. Absolutely stunning is what they are. Now, before I move on, I'm being told, Hashtag limited stock. I knew it would be eventually. It's limited stock, which means once it goes, it won't be coming back. There's no phone calls being made. I'm telling you now, once it's gone, it has gone. I've already had 2 sellouts this hour as well. If I was you, I would shop ahead of me. If you're just joining me now, okay, if you're just joining me thinking, oh, I've been waiting for this all day, got me cocoa, here I am, my big fluffy slippers, got me bed socks on, me Wincey nightie, oh, lucky you. But the paper pads are going fast already. They already sold out. We've bought a few back, the 6x6s and the 2A4s. Just shop ahead of me if I was you, if you do want those beautiful paper pads. Right then, let's go to the bottom, shall we now? Let's go to the toucan. We love the toucan. We are loving the toucan. You get female toucan and you get male toucan in there as well. Male toucan is dressed as a pineapple. Toucan, play that game. You're so sweet. If anyone can do it, toucan. Oh, this has got Janice's jokes written all over it. Only Only look back to see how far you've come. What Tracey does is they're quite poignant, the sentiments that she uses. They're thought-provoking, so if you're doing your journaling or maybe making a little photo album for a little one, these would be beautiful in a photo album, just dotted here and there and then coloured in with photos and memories in. I need to show you the toucan. Look at him. We were saying just before we came to air for this show, we were saying it reminds us of the Spanish ice cream that you get. You know them little toucans that you get with the ice cream and you take off his head and you eat the ice cream in the middle? You got it as a souvenir for years. Oh, yes. Then you got female toucan as well. Love female toucan. In the arch ring that you've got there with these beautiful papers. I've got the papers on the show as well. Very busy for the toucan as well, getting quick. Up next, we have... Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, here we go again. We've got Hold On is what we've got now. I thought there was a big update coming in. We've got Hold On, which is just sloth, is what we're looking at now, with the rainbows in there. I like the sloth just peering over, look like, hello, remember me? Because if you're going for the backing papers as well, the backing papers work beautifully. Look at him. Oh, look. He's cuddling the grey cloud. Then you've got him upside down, hanging on to the rainbow. Oh, I've got one more. Look, just peering in. Just peering in with the sentiment that says along the bottom, it doesn't matter how slow you go as long as you don't stop. There you go, Charlotte, one for you. So you've got the sloth in there as well. Last but no means least, you've also got now, I love the little mole. It's soil mole, I think. Soil... Oh, soil mates, and it was something soil. Soil mates, these are the moles collection that we've got. So all your little moles in there, keep digging, one day you'll find treasure. Holy moly. I didn't see that one earlier. Dig deep and something, dig deep and just up a tad. This one. Dig deep and give it your all. I like it. I like the little molehills as well that you get with these. They're absolutely beautiful. I like the mole with the glasses. Geeky mole. You could do little stories out there. Look at him. He does look like Penfold. I reckon he likes train spotting. I reckon he's one of them. Bless him. I love him. Absolutely. I love these little quirky characters that you can create. Look, off to work he goes. Keep digging. One day you'll find treasure. Then we've got little girl mole. Don't leave the girls out. Dig deep. On the backing papers again. They just work, just stand alone on the backing paper. You're my soulmate. Soilmate. It's all in the gag. But it's late. You're my soilmate. We've got news, not hold on. Hashtag, down with the kids, sold out. Hashtag has now gone. It looked like this. I don't know why I'm showing you, it's sold out. That's what you could have won. So it's like bully. So that has now gone as well. Another collection has gone. 3 sellouts is what we now have had. Remember, these are brand new today. Once they've gone, they have gone. They will not be coming back. So Bug You, 80% of the stock has already gone on Bug You. Remember, that's the one where you can create the beautiful lion or leopard that's in there. You've also got the birds in there as well. You've got the moles. You've got the sloths in there as well. Start checking out your baskets. I don't want you to miss out on this. And you've also got the toucan. Toucan play that game. 981085 is your item number, £9.95. Now, something that was ridiculously busy in the last hour. They sold out. They're back on extended delivery the 17th. The 17th of this month, so it's 10 days is what we're looking at for these as well. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say earlier, if you sent in your photos during the last hour, we've got them. Don't worry, I didn't forget. It was so busy in the last hour. We're going to show them in this hour. So don't worry, I'm going to show you photos this hour as well. So we've got them all in. We're all waiting to queue up. I'm going to give you all the details, play a few VTs, and I'll throw them in towards the end. So don't worry, I'll get them on the telly box for you. Paper pads. Right, let me go through these for you because they are absolutely beautiful. We're approaching 40% of the brand new extended stock on this as well. These alone, I would just frame. Things like that. You imagine the mole sitting on these, or the sloth that you've got there, the toucan just sitting at the bottom. You put a name of a loved one in the centre and you cut it out. Then you've got your bubbles that float up as well with all the beautiful words like love, love, you're a star that's in there. Then you've got your beautiful rainbow palette. It looks like you've watercoloured it yourself. You've got your hearts in different colour scales. 40% of the stock has now gone on this one. But remember, you're getting both of them as well. Remember, you've got your scales in there. There are so many different things that are in here. Absolutely love them. They are beautiful. You are getting 20 sheets, 10 designs, and it's 200 GSM paper, but you don't just get one, you are getting two. So you get this one as well. So in this one, we're now looking at, just look at the papers. They're so modern. They're absolutely beautiful is what you got in there. Kindness costs nothing, but means everything. It's so true. Kindness costs nothing, means everything. Straight to the point. Then you've got all the words up there as well. Beautiful words page. I love that half the stock of this is now already gone, and then we start getting into the good bits. I love these. Love these papers that we've got there. You've got your frames in there as well, so maybe you just stamp your little toucan in one, your little sloth in another one, your little lovebirds looking at either like little portraits in there. I said that earlier. They are very picturesque. They're very not cartoony. Cartoonist is totally the wrong word. They're very illustration. Like illustrations books, those sorts of things. You're fabulous, the end. Then you've got the beautiful lines in there as well. Make over half the stockers now have got. Oh, I love this one. Hearts, hearts, hearts. P.S. I love you. Oh, beautiful. Your hearts in there as well. Once again, very beautiful. Kindness in there. We're very busy on these. I knew we would be. I knew we're going to be busy. It's one of these things, if I like anything I like, I think, oh, I'll think about this and I'll get it later when I come off air. 60% of the stock has already gone. Remember, once this stock's gone this time, it won't be coming back. I can tell you now. So, very busy across the board. Let me just show you a few quick things to use with the papers that you've already got there. I think these are actually for the little book. I'm not going to show you them at all. It's for the next set of books. I've got an itchy eye. I think I'm crying. So, I'm getting quite emotional. Right, 6x6 paper pads is what we're looking at the moment now as well. Right, this is a pick and mix now, what you're getting. So, it's a pick and mix of any two books. Now, the top 6, so your Mono Magic, your White on White, your Khaki Blush, your Rainbow Rules again, Rainbow Rules, and also your Craft a Rainbow are on extended delivery, okay? They're dispatched on the 17th is what we're looking at on this at the moment. And then the ones at the bottom, so your ones like vintage rainbows that you've got in there. You've also got Alpaca Pie in there as well. Animal Magic. The Denim Blush that's in there, Craft a Rainbow, and also in the navy, their immediate dispatch. Now, I know this is a lot to take in. In short, the bottom 6 I can get to you straight away. The top 6, you're going to have to wait 10 days for them, but you're going to need to be quick. They're going again. They're very, very busy. The top 3, Mono Magic, White on White, and Khaki Blush, are the brand new ones to the collection. I launched them this afternoon. Never been seen before. They're brand new. All the rest you've seen before, but the top 3 are brand new to the collection. Remember, pick and mix. You can pick any 2 of the pick and mix that we've got on the show today as well. So, let me show you some of the... These are just sort of all of them. This is from the Rainbow Vintage paper pad that we're using now, so the backing papers are from. Once again, the Rainbow Vintage paper pad that you've also got in there. Every time I was doing so well. Let's move on. Come on. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Sorry, sorry. We'll have that. Oh. All back to the boardroom. After this hour, we'll debrief. Oh, bring back Yanis. I've been saying that for years. Bring him back. For those people that are worried, he's not gone anywhere. Oh, Yanis. Oh, he'll be here. 2 more days, you'll see him. The Greek goddess. He'll be back in. You've only got one more day in May. Well, some people call him a goddess. What I've seen, what I've read in the presenters' lounge. Oh yeah, and that barnet he's got going on these days. It's like one of the Supremes, isn't he? It's like Diana Ross. Right, here we go. Like Marge Simpson, he's getting that eye. Right, here we go then. Right, what we're looking at now, we are now looking at now. This was the first collection. The first collection that our Tracey bought to us. They're beautiful, beautiful designs. Now, it's the same item number. You just have to pick which one you like. So £14.95, 102563 is your item number. Now, let's go through them one by one. We'll start with this one then. This one is Your Life is a Canvas. Your Life is a Canvas is sort of that butterfly with the ink penning. You've got the paint swirls on there as well, which means you can do designs that look a little bit like these. We saw a demo on this in the first hour as well, so do check back that on Rewind. But these are sort of the stuff you can create with those beautiful backing papers that we've got. 2/3 of this one now has already gone, so 2/3 of this has already gone. It's the beautiful sentiments they put in there as well. Be bold, italic, but never be regular. Once these have gone as well, so get in quick for them. Right then, we're moving on. Now we're going to go to the top one. We'll do the top row first. Up next, we've got Bubblicious. Limited stock for Bubblicious is what we're looking at now. So you've got the elephant in a bubble, you've got the hippo in a bubble, and you've also got the teddy in a bubble as well. Absolutely. Oh, is it a hippo or a rhino? Oh, it might be a rhino. Oh, it could be a cute little rhino. Or we could just have a bumped nose, a little sore. But you're also getting your sentiments in there, which I absolutely love, with the tiny little bubbles. You're also getting that, oh, look at the little sleepy rabbit. Oop. Or a little dog, little sleepy dog in there. Absolutely beautiful, because then you can create cards that look a little bit like these. Look at these in the little bubble, little shaker cards that you've got going on there as well. Very busy for Bubblicious. Right then, up next, let's go to Alpaca. Alpaca me halo. Alpaca my halo. Alpaca me hill. So you've got the alpacas in there as well. Well, earlier I could only say I sounded like Gino Di Campo. I didn't really understand Alpaca me halo, and then I was thinking, where's this gone? Over 70%, doesn't matter what I say, you're loving them anyway, aren't you? Over 70% of the stock has already gone. You can turn these into so many things, put little hats on them if you wanted to. You've got all the alpaca fairy look. Oh, dressing up alpaca with all your sentiments that are on there. Up next, we now have, this is the Wind Me Up. So these are your toy ones. So 3/4 of the stock here now has already gone. You get your alpaca in there, you get your rabbit in there, you get your winding key in there, springs in there as well, your nuts and your bolts, and you also get, oh, your little elephant. Look at that little elephant's face. He's so cute. Then you're getting so much in there. So then you can create imagery that looks a little bit like these. Look at those. Very high end. Very nice as well. Absolutely beautiful. Last but no means least, last one is the work of art. Limited stock for work of art we are now. So this is now limited stock is what we're currently looking at. But once again, a beautiful, beautiful collection. There is so much that you can achieve when you get this collection home. Things that look a little bit like these. Look at that. So you've got the elephant on there. You've also got the pink and the purple little zebras at the bottom. And then, just so cute but so simple. Absolutely stunning using some of the paper stock that we've also got, or you can create this yourself as well. It's entirely up to you. Many things are limited stock now throughout the hour. We knew would be. Once they've gone, they have gone. 102563 is your item. Right then, I've got one more thing to show you. One more thing to show you, and then I am done. Right then, these as well. Once again, same item number. You just have to pick. This is Funny Farm that we're looking at the moment. So it's all like down the animals, and it reminds me a little bit of Shaun the Sheep. Because you've got Shaun the Sheep on there. If you've never seen the series, it's a children's series on CBeebies. But it's all about little animals, little tiny animals that are going to school. And that's what this reminds me of. You could create so many stories with these animals. And then you've got, this is the catitude. It's the cats with attitude that you've got here now as well, which I, once again, absolutely love. 2/3 of the stock here has already gone. You've got those glasses that will work on all the animals that you see as well. Let me just show you some. These are just random selections that I've got now, but you've got things like your catitude in there as well. I love that little cow. Absolutely beautiful. They also like the big eyes. Look at the big eyes on that one. But you get the eyes in the kit. Can you see the eyes here? That's them. So you can change and manipulate the eyes to be big and sad if you wanted to. Look at these. Oh, look. You talking to me? Absolutely. Look. Oh, I could go through all these all day. They are absolutely beautiful. Right then. You've seen everything so far. Everything that I've got. Remember, the brand new ones are selling out fast. Once they've gone, they've gone. The entire show, once it sells out, unfortunately this time, I won't be able to bring it back. Right then, you saw the Toucan and you're loving the Toucan. Let's see what we can actually do with the Toucan once we get him home.
Okay, for this demo I'm going to be using our Toucan set and also doing a bit of stenciling as a background. So I've stamped and cut out the pineapple toucan. I've already coloured in the other one as well, but I just thought I'd show you quickly how I would go about colouring this in. So I've got distress inks here next to me. I've got black soot, which I'm using for his face. So just a layer to start with, just a layer of colour. This is Bockingford hot press card, so nice smooth, takes lots of water. Lots of mediums on there, and then I'm going to just do the tail. So again, black, and because it's embossed lines, it's really good that you can just kind of go over the top there, and it's quite quick. Just going to go back in with the face there and put a bit more shadow. The trick that I find for a seamless watercolour look is just to let each layer dry before you go in with the next one. So I'll just leave that for a moment and I'll go in and do the pineapple. So this is mustard seed that I'm using first. And I'm going to just do a base layer of mustard seed and then I can go in with some shading afterwards. So just be really quick with that. A layer there and then at the top there as well, and then going with the green, which is mowed lawn. A little bit too much water there, so I'll just let that soak up a little bit, and let's just pop a base layer down again. You can see that I'm not paying too much attention to what I'm doing. You know, I'm not spending hours. I would love to spend hours, but unfortunately that's not really on the cards. So, and then the beak, I've done the beak so it actually looks a bit like a rainbow. I mean, you don't have to colour it in rainbow colours, you can colour it in whatever colour you like, but I'm using picked raspberry, spiced marmalade, the first two colours on his beak there, and then I'm going mustard seed, mowed lawn, salty ocean, and wilted violet. So that's really quick there. And then what I'm going to do is go back in with the black. This is the black soot. Just put a bit more shadow in there. And a bit more on his tail there. And then I'll just go in with a slightly drier brush and just blend it a little bit. Now if you blend it too much, then you're liable to take the colour back out again, so Try not to go over too much. I'm not an expert colourist, but this is just what works for me. So I'll just pop that on there like that. So I'm going to go back in and give some shadow to the pineapple like that. Let's go again. Like so. And then we're going to go in with the spiced marmalade on top of the mustard seed just to add some shadow and some depth there. I'm sure lots of you see toucans dressed as pineapples all over the place. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in with, actually no, I'm not going to go in the boots. I'm going to do that slightly differently. So I'm going to take a white pen because, as with all of my, let's not do that one, let's go this one. Just pop the white highlight back into his eye there. I'm also going to use some of the worn lipstick just on his cheek, like so. So really simple colouring. There's nothing, you know, I've not done an amazing job, but it looks okay. Let's go back in like so. And then I'm going to take my quickie glue pen in a moment. I'm just going to let that dry for a second. I've already coloured in the female toucan, and I've also coloured in the heart from the set as well. And I'm just going to smooth that out a minute. Put some quickie glue pen on his boots, because as you can see with the other toucan, I've actually used some glitter to give them really sparkly boots. So I'm just going to do that quickly. Just brush away the excess. Use a dry brush there. That's just because I've not let it dry where I've coloured. So it's just sticking to that as well, but that's okay. So then we'll get rid of that. And then what we're going to do is just do a very simple background for these two. And what I'm going to do is take some low tack tape. I'm going to stick it across some card like so. I'm going to take some mauve lawn, so just following the same colours through. Just going to lightly go below the line there with the blending brush, like so. And then what I'm going to do is just take a stencil. This one's kind of jungle leaves. And I'm going to pop that over the top. I'm just going to hold it in place. I'm not going to tape it down. Just move that up a bit so you can see a bit better. So just hold that in place. Just going to take some more ink. I should really take this in place. It's not easy to try and hold it. Smooth there. So you can really layer up when you're using a stencil. Layer up to make sure you get sufficient colour. I'm just going to pop that back in. And there, I'm just going to do this corner here a little bit more. Matches the rest. Okay, I'm happy with that. So then when you take this off really carefully, I tend to try and put this on some clothes or something like that, just to kind of add some fluff and make it so that it's not quite so sticky. And then we're going to pop these two lovebirds on the front there. And then all that's left to do is add a sentiment. So we're just going to take this one from the set, which says "You're so sweet." I'm just going to stamp that at the bottom there.
Look how beautiful that is, and how quick can you get a set together? You can get them all together so quickly just by a little bit of watercolours, using your water pencils, your water brushes, whatever medium you find and you like to use. You can now create these as well, which is absolutely stunning to use. We've got, we've had another sellout. Bug You, this one here, Little Bug You, is now another sellout. We've had another sellout on the show. Bug You has now gone. That's that collection now gone as well. Oh, my counter's looking bare slightly. I'm down to 4 left. The brand new Tracey's collection, launched this afternoon with myself. These are the brand new stamps. They launched them on her website. 2 of them sold out there instantly within 2 hours. We've now had 3 sellouts, I'm going to say, possibly 4 sellouts. We've had 4 sellouts already. Your paper packs are also going as well. We've got so much here. There's so many cards that I want you to see that you can do as well. Things like your beautiful lovebirds that are already in there. You could make him into a little astronaut. You could send your sloth into space, as it were. Dangle things from the end of his rainbow as well, like bits of glitter if you wanted to. There is so much more you can do with these when you get them home. Or if you're thinking, well, I just like the cards, well, you can just use the cards as cards. Just use those large elements that are already on there and use them as those watercolours that you've already seen. Beautiful, beautiful cards that we've got here as well, and there is so much that you can achieve them when you get them home. Look at all of those. Beautiful is what you're looking at. Something else that's very busy as well, and we knew they would be at this time of the night, is the paper pads that I've also got on the show. Back on extended delivery now as well, the 17th of July, but 3/4 of the stock now has already gone. 3/4 of the stock has now already gone on these brand new bundles. You're getting both of them as well. You're getting both of them for £17.90. Once again, I like the way Tracey does the cover, because you can also use the cover if you wanted to as well. We're talking 200 GSM, you're talking 20 sheets and 10 designs on each, okay? So there's 10 designs in each pack, but you're getting 20 sheets in total. 200 GSM of your A4 paper pack for £17.90. A beautiful, beautiful collection, even if you're just taking them home and framing them. These in frames on up the stairs would be absolutely beautiful. But I promised you getting your pictures on the telly box, and your wish is my command. Right then, if it's you, start pressing record now so you can brag. And you do get bragging rights for having your work on the telly. First up, Cheryl, it's you. These are your keyrings that you've printed and you sent it us to. They are absolutely stunning. Look at those little keyrings. That's from the larger collection. That's done on shrink plastic as well, and turned it into a keyring, which is absolutely beautiful. So well done, Cheryl. That's nice. This one is from Alison. Well done, Alison. Another beautiful card. If you're wondering as well, I know Tracey's watching this as well, so she will see all your beautiful finished samples that you've already got here as well. So well done, Alison. Up next, this is also Alison as well, using those beautiful paper pads that we've also got on the show, and using some of the die-cut elements that she may already have in her stash. Well done, Alison. Another beautiful little card that you've got there. Then we've got Pat. Oh, Pat, you're using the nerd section that we've got down there. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful birthday card that you got there. Well done, Pat. Another lovely card. Simon from Pearlywinks. Oh, he stopped the singing for a little while. Look, he's knocked up a little card. That's what I like to see. This is from Simon from our very own Pearlywinks. Look how beautiful that is. So once again, use your Pearlywinks with them. Use your Tinky Winkies, your Inky Dinkies, Pinky Winkies. You know what I mean. You know, no, I didn't say Tinky Winkies. I said Pearlywinkies. Use your Pearlywinks on them as well. What else we got? Oh, Tracey herself, look, the star of the show, as it were. Absolutely stunning. Look at what you can create with some of your watercolour pens that you've got here. I think we've got quite a few from our Tracey. Oh, the little light. I just think they're so cute. They're so... You imagine doing these on a wall for a little one, or in the kitchen, or just dotted around the house somewhere. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Have we got any more? Oh, look. We have one more as well. And the little pig. They're absolutely beautiful. Right then, you've seen all your artwork on the telly box. They're absolutely stunning. I know Tracey will be pleased that you get so much enjoyment out of these. We've got the time. Should we squeeze it in? Let's go for another demonstration.
Okay, so for this demo, I'm going to be using our Christmas set and also the sloth from the Hold On set. And I've just started by drawing a faint pencil line of a circle on my page. It's just overhanging the page there slightly. And I'm going to start with the holly leaf, and I'm going to use some green ink, and I'm just going to start stamping around the circle. You can do first and second generation. Stamping adds a little bit of depth. Don't worry if your stamping's not perfect, because by the time you've finished putting in all the foliage, you won't even realise if you've missed a bit. So just work your way round. Change the direction of the stamp if you can, just to add a bit of interest and make it look a bit more natural. And it's really quick and easy. You can see how quickly this is building up. And going all the way around. So you could use this same technique with a smaller circle, a larger circle. You could do it along a line and it would be like a garland. It's really kind of versatile way of doing your stamping. You can see that a lot of the stamping I'm doing it a bit too quick and not actually putting the full image down, but as I said to you, it doesn't really matter, because by the time you've finished, you're not even going to notice that. So keep going as much as you feel is necessary. Okay. I'm going to leave that there for a moment. I'm going to go in with the pine needle, and I'm going to take a darker green this time, and I'm just going to go in and start stamping away. A little tip with this technique as well is that if you can see the pencil line that you've drawn in, see if you can try to stamp over the pencil line, because it saves you having to go in afterwards and rub it all out. So it's quite handy to just cover that as much as you can. So just randomly again, wherever you feel there's a bit of a gap, I think that's probably okay. okay for the moment. Actually, I'm just going to put like another couple in there because it's just a little bit light on that side. And then I'm going to go in with the berries, and I'm not going to do second generation of the berries because they need to be quite vibrant in order to go over the green. And of course berries are quite vibrant colouring anyway, so try not to be too kind of rigid about where you're putting things. Just try and fill in any gaps, and you know, just wherever you think is the right place. So I think we'll go with that. Okay, so that's a nice wreath created there. And then what I've done is I've stamped out the Sleepy Sloth from our Hold On set, and I've just popped down some distress markers on my mat. So we've got Ground Espresso, Antique Linen, Vintage Photo, and just a little bit of worn lipstick. What I'm going to do is just start with the Antique Linen. I'm not going to be very precise about this colouring. It's just quick and easy. So Antique Linen on the face, and then I'm going in with the Ground Espresso for its body. Just going with the water just to blend that out. Not really very much for me to hold on to when I've already cut the image out. I figured you wouldn't want to see me do that, so. And then brown around the face here. Again, that's the Ground Espresso. And then the same with the eyes. Oh, just gone over the edge there, but that's fine. So if you go over the edge, all you need to do is take your brush and just dampen it away. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in with the Vintage Photo just to add a bit of shadow to his face. And just blend that out. Add a bit more water if you think you've got too much colour, and just blend it over the top. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in with the Ground Espresso again and just create the shadows. And then just blend that out, and then I'm going to go back in around his face, just add an extra layer there and in where his eyes are. And then all I'm going to do just to finish it off is I'm going to give him some rosy cheeks because he looks like he's being a Christmas sloth. Maybe he's fallen asleep after one too many sherries or something. So that's him done, and then all I'm going to do is position him on the wreath. He must have had far too many sherries because he's actually sat on a prickly wreath and he's still sleeping. So I'm going to take some glue and just stick him down there. And I've also stamped and coloured the Christmas hat from the Christmas set, like so. So it's very easy to take any of your everyday stamps and use the Christmas set just to turn them into a festive make. So there's this Christmas hat, and then all I'm going to do is stamp the sentiment in the centre of the circle, and of course I don't want it to all go wrong at this point after that effort, so I'm using a stamp platform, and I'm just going to choose the sentiment, obligatory Christmas card, you're welcome. So we're just going to stamp that in the middle with black VersaFine. And then all I do just to finish that off is mount it on a black card blank, so like so.
Once again, we were all just admiring the cards, going, I'm sure it can't be that easy to make a beautiful card, but it is. It really is that easy, because once you've got the right tools for the job, the card will come together itself. And talking about the right stuff for the job, paper pads can work wonders with what you're already getting. Now, the top three that we're looking at, so you've got the Mono Magic, you've got the white on white, and you've also got the khaki blush. The khaki blush is 50% of the extended stock now, has already gone. All three of these so far are now on extended delivery from the 17th of July. Because they sold out before, we managed to get a handful back, but this one's now at 50%. The same with the next one's down as well. So the Rainbow Rules again is back on extended delivery. The next one to it, I think it's Rainbow Rules, is also back on extended delivery. And the last one in that pile, which is the Rainbow Craft Rainbow Pastel, is also on extended delivery as well from the 17th of July. Then you've got some of your others down the bottom as well, which are beautiful, beautiful papers. We're going to have a flick through of them now. You've got your Vintage Rainbow in there. You've also got your Alpaca Pie that's in there as well. I think we'll have a little flick through of Alpaca Pie. Then you've also got your Animal Magic that's also in there. Then on the bottom shelf, you've got your Denim Blush that's in there. Then you've got your sort of your crafter rainbows, so your rainbow colours, but sort of on your crafter card. Then last but no means least, you've also got your in the navy. Now let's have a little look at your Alpaca Pie, shall we? Oh my word, look at these. The papers lend themselves to the stamps. Once again, you're getting 30 sheets, 10 designs on each of these as well. Oh, the beautiful, beautiful little sheets. From that though, you can create things that look like these, which I think are remarkable of what she's done. Oh, it's like, where's Wally? But in alpaca form. Then you've got the cable knit, so you've got the woolly jumper knit that's in there as well. You've got the dots, you've got the, they could be anything you want them to be. That could be snowfall if you want. Quite modern and quite chic that you've got in there. And then we're back to the beginning again for your alpacas. That was your Alpaca Pie that we looked at there. Any other particular favourites that you want to look at, Shal? Yeah, yes, you. The khaki blush, let's have a look at the khaki blush then. Remember, 50% of the stock here now has already gone of the extended stock. So this is the khaki blush that we're looking at. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful colour palette that you've got here. This is the one that the sloth was resting on, remember? For the cards I showed you earlier. Then you've got the bubbles. This is the one where the elephant's in the middle of the bubbles. Then you've got that beautiful heart. And you've just got hey. Hey. Then you've got your hearts again, and then we're back to the beginning. That is your khaki, 50% of your khaki. Go on, Shana, choose one. Third down, this one here. We are now looking at Animal Magic. I think picking a pad can tell a lot about people, really, do you think? Now Charlotte's khaki. Charlotte likes the animals. Oh, little tigers are in there as well. I cleaned that up as well for this time of night. Then you've got the leopard print in there. You've got the leopard print with the newspaper around the back, and then you've got the tiger print with the newspaper around the back as well. Once again, beautiful pastel colours that you've got in there. Absolutely beautiful. Would lend themselves for that brand new collection. Also, the toucan would look nice on here as well. Oh, look at the heart. You could cut the heart out, use the backing paper if you wanted to as well. I think we've seen them all now. There we go. Right then, go on then, Webster. It's up to you. What are you going for? Oh, he's going for in the navy. In the navy. Here we go then. Let's have a look at it in the navy. Oh, I love these. Absolutely love them. Look at the colourways that you've got here now. What, this one? It's the colour of his shirt at the moment. That's why he was drawn to navy. I like that. It looks a bit like a chalkboard, but in navy. Beautiful, beautiful colourways that you've got here as well. Once again, you're getting 30 sheets, 10 designs, 200 GSM on each one. I'll move my sausage fingers so you can see. There we go, back to the beginning again. Absolutely beautiful is what you're looking at. Very busy across the board for your papers. The easiest and the quickest way of looking at everything I've currently got on the show is checking out the website. Everything is there for you, is what you're looking at. We've got the original collections that Tracey bought us as well. Then we've got your brand new paper pads on the show. From your brand new paper pads, we've also got your brand new stamps. brand new, launched this morning, well, launched this afternoon with myself. And already we've had many and many of the sellouts. I've now only got 4 left. I've had 4 sellouts already, and these are looking fragile now as well. We've got things like, oh, here we go. Let's go for the wild, with love. I thought it was wild love. With love that you've got in there. You've got the birds on there. You've got the beautiful, beautiful the plumage that's on there as well with the flowers. Then you've got the hold on with the sloths in different angles, sleepy sloth and peering over sloth. You've got that beautiful rainbow that means so much to so many people at the moment as well. From your sloths, you've then also got like your toucans that's in there. Your female toucan and your male toucan. We saw the VT for this just at the top of the show. Remember, each one of these is £9.95 for good quality stamps is what you're getting. Amazing value for money. 981085. It's the same item number for all of them. You just have to pick one. Now, we were just talking during that last VT and we were admiring the stamps and we were looking at this stamp just here. We've all worked out which presenter does that look like. I'll give you a few minutes to think at home. Which presenter? Shout at your TV now. No, it's not Janice. It's not our Catherine, no. Yanis, no. It's not our Paola. It's not our Leone either. It's our Scott, isn't it? It's literally our very own Scott. And then we saw this sample and we thought, yes, it's our little Scott. Look at him. We've got Scott, and then on this card just here, we have our very own Fee. We have Scott and Fiona, maybe if I do it that way, Scott and Fiona in mole form. It's amazing what you see in these cards. There's our little Paola, the sleepy sloth. Sleepy little sloth. Who else? Who could be the toucan? Yanis. Yanis, that's more Yanis though, isn't it? That's our Yanis just there. Yanis and Janice. Yanis and Janice. And then we've got, obviously, our very own Janice and Catherine. With hugs and kisses. Beautiful. We need one for our Hayley. We've sold out though. We've sold out of things. I haven't got much left. We've sold out of more or less everything. That's sold out as well. That's gone. That shouldn't be there. We'll put the toucan back up there. Now, don't get offended if I didn't choose you, but that's all the collection I've got. You're buying them too quick. 981085 is your item number. £9.99. For each collection, they are beautiful. So what we're looking at now, if you wanted the whole collection now, we're looking at £40. £40, and look at what you can achieve from some of the samples that are dotted around, even the ones that are around the set as well that we've got around here. You can achieve anything and everything. I'll just stand still. Anything and everything with the same design. So take that llama that you've got there, and you can now create other things as well. So put the toucan in its place if you wanted to. Or change it completely, and where you've got the bear falling in the rainbow, that could be one of the lovebirds. It could also be one of the moles popping up at the end of the rainbow as well, if you wanted it to be. So just change the designs and change the art. We've got this one actually on the show as well. We've got the cow down in one of the sets down at the far end that we've also got as well. Beautiful, beautiful designs that you've already got there. We've only got a minute left of this show, so it means we haven't got long left at all. If you've got anything in your basket, start checking it out. I want to say a personal thank you to Tracey for letting me do her amazing show. I absolutely love it. It inspires me to start crafting again. She didn't pick me personally, let's go right, just how it fell on the schedule. Would have been slightly awkward. No, I don't want him. But it is a privilege to do these sorts of shows because I absolutely love what she does and how she achieves it, and it comes across that way. You can see all the finished samples that Tracey makes and creates. They're from the heart, and it's something easy to do. You've watched all the demo VTs and how clean and simple the cards can be, but how effective they look at the end, and that's what it's about. They're high quality cards, which you can now do at home as well. We're all back tomorrow. The whole gang are here. Myself, Janice and Catherine will take you through the morning. Myself and Alex will take you through the evening, and I'll be back here later on tomorrow night as well. Don't you go anywhere. There's so much more to shop for. Guess where? Here at Hochanda. I'll see you tomorrow. Right then, coming up next, it's another look at our one-day special. It's your Oakwood Archer half-price one-day special. Then you've got Deflecto, happy hour. Ooh,